Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and I am the host of starcasticremarks. We are the official Dallas Stars podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. But today, what we want to talk about is a little bit about the New York Rangers signing Mika Zibanejad to an 8-year extension worth $8.5 million per season. So Mika Zibenajad, he's one of the top 6 forwards for New York. He's entering his 6th season, and he actually started his career with the Ottawa Senators. But last season, he had 50 points in 56 games, 24 goals, 26 assists. So just about a point per game player for the New York Rangers. And that was the second most on his team. Last season, he had a career high 41 goals and 75 points. So this is a guy that is a very important and integral piece of this New York Rangers team. From what I've seen, it seems like the New York Rangers have kind of bent a little bit on this deal. So this guy is 28 years old. So I think it's a little bit risky that they're giving him an 8-year deal, considering he is 28 years old. And obviously, this extension is not going to start till he's 29. It'll start next year. But I think they probably did that so that they could keep the AAV, the average annual value, down a little bit. And I think they were I was expecting between 8 and 10 million for Mika Zibanejad, and he ended up getting 8.5. So that's a pretty good deal for both player for getting the term that he wanted, and also the team getting the cap hit that they wanted. So really, the biggest thing that comes out of this, more than anything, is it's not even about Mika Zibanejad. It's more about Jack Eichel. So with the signing of Mika Zibanejad, does that kind of mean that the Rangers are out of the Jack Eichel conversation? And I think the answer is yes. I think it's pretty obvious, considering that, they just handed out $8.5 million to Mika Zibanejad. They're not going to take on another contract like Jack Eichel's that's, $10 million per season. And they've also got Adam Fox, who's going to be looking for an extension here soon. Maybe around the same contract value as maybe a Quinn Hughes, for the Stars, maybe like a Miro Haskin kind of person. So something like that is what I would expect for Adam Fox. Mika Zibanejad is also a really important player for the New York Rangers. He is a two-way forward who basically plays in every situation. He plays on the penalty kill. He's on the power play. He's out there in extreme circumstances, whether it's, they're trying to get a goal and they're down by 1, or if they're up by a goal and they're trying to keep the lead. He's out there in every key situation. So this contract is very, deserving for the player that Mika Zibanejad is. So he deserves every last bit of money that he gets. How this affects the Rangers going forward, there are some predictions that I've seen where the Rangers could even win the Metro. I'd be a little surprised if they win the Metro this season. But again, with key injuries to key players in that division in particular, Ovi's going to be out for a little while with his injury that he suffered in the preseason game recently. Both Crosby and Malkin in Pittsburgh, they're both going to be out to start the season, at least for a little bit. Crosby will be back maybe the second week of the season, but Malkin's going to be out for a period of time. So, maybe that leaves the door open for a team like the Rangers to go and take the division. Who knows? We'll have to check out and see how this signing for the Rangers affects their season coming up and moving forward. So anyways, let me know down in the comment section down below what you guys think about this particular signing. Is this good for the Rangers? Is the cap hit good? Is the term too long? Just let me know what you think. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side.